Hey everyone, it's Gamefruitpulp. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today's going to be a little bit different of a video. It's going to be shorter, and it's going to be uploaded earlier in the day as well. Usually my videos go up at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, if you don't know. And today it's going to be going up in the morning. And the reason I'm doing this is just because today is Remembrance Day, and I did one of these videos a couple years ago when I had my first uh, like like stint with my channel, and it was similar. I actually built something in that video. Today I'm not going to be building anything. I'm just going to be talking about Remembrance Day, and just sort of I don't want to give like too much away, or I don't want to like talk about it in advance. But it's not going to be too long of a video. So hopefully you guys enjoy. If you do, be sure to leave a like and a favorite. But the first and pretty much only thing I want to talk about today is Remembrance Day and what we have to remember. And I feel like as the years go on and we get farther and farther away from the main wars, obviously there's still wars. All countries are still fighting wars right now. There's the war on ISIS, but the main wars, the wars that were originally honoring when Remembrance Day started, the First World War and the Second World War. As we get farther away from those, and the veterans that fought in those wars slowly start passing away, as is natural. That's what happens. We sort of forget more and more so what we're supposed to be remembering. And so I wanted to just sort of touch on that fact for a little bit and what we're remembering, and why we should remember, and why you should wear poppy. I don't know if that's a thing everywhere. It's a thing in Canada. In Canada, to honor our veterans, we wear poppies, but I don't know if that's what people do in every country. So if that's not what you do in your country, I'm sure there's something you're supposed to do. And just be sure to do that, whatever it is. So we honor the veterans on Remembrance Day for mainly two reasons. The first is to sort of thank them and show your gratitude for the sacrifices they made, and the sacrifices of those who are not there to celebrate with you, those who lost their life in whatever war they were fighting in, whether it's First World War, Second World War, the Korean War afterwards, pretty much any war, and including the ones that are current. And it's to thank them for their service, to thank them for the sacrifices they made, because even if they went and fought in the war and came back in perfect health, they weren't in perfect health. The losses that they had to view, the friends that they lost in the war, if it's not physically damaging, it's definitely emotionally damaging, and so that's part of it. And then the second reason is to sort of serve as a reminder, and reminder of why we have the freedoms we have today. And I think that's important, especially in the United States. I'm not from the United States, I'm from Canada, for those of you who don't know, but especially in the United States, for the people that aren't happy with this election, and the people that are sort of protesting the election. And that's fine. Protesting is one of the rights that these veterans fought for, but I think it's important to also look at what you have, especially with the people that are disappointed with this election in the States. At least you had the ability to have an election. You had a democratic election. You had an election where there was two very passionate sides that were able to both, for the most part, peacefully display their views. And this is something that not all of the countries in the world have. And this is something that the veterans of the First World War, the Second World War, the other wars in the future that happened, the Afghanistan War, the Iraq War, all of these veterans were fighting for that freedom. And that's what Remembrance Day is all about. And so I just hope that in the States especially, people are able to sort of put their differences aside and just take some time to thank the veterans for their service, because the ability to protest an election that you didn't like the result of, the ability to vote in an election that you didn't that you wanted to partake in, the ability just to get out and walk on the street and just go where you want to go, are all things that somebody had to fight for. And a lot of those people that were fighting for it didn't make it home to sort of experience the freedoms that they lost their lives fighting for. And so it's important on a day like today to take some time and to thank the veterans that fought, and especially the ones that paid the ultimate sacrifice and lost their life. And so I personally am going to be bringing my poppy to a Remembrance Day memorial, or a war memorial, which is used on Remembrance Day for ceremonies. And I'm hoping that you guys will do the same. I'm hoping that if you don't have a poppy, you'll go get one for Remembrance Day. And if you have the time, if you're available, go to a Remembrance Day ceremony. It's something that the veterans there will appreciate, and it gets you a little bit more of an appreciation for the sacrifices that they made. And that's pretty much it for this video. I mean, we're going to go back to the regular content next week, but I just wanted to do a little video, especially just because of the election, and I feel like because of this whole election, its closeness to Remembrance Day, people are starting to sort of forget about Remembrance Day. Now that is sort of the point of Remembrance Day, is that you won't forget, that we will not forget the sacrifices that will be made, so that not only will we honor the veterans, but we'll remember the mistakes that other societies have made and make sure we don't make the same mistakes. And so that's everything for this video. If you enjoyed, then if you want to leave a like, it doesn't really matter. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is not for popularity. It's to sort of just, I guess, say my part and say thanks to the veterans who served, whether it was in Canada, the United States, anywhere really, any allied country. Thank you to the veterans who served and fought for the freedoms that I get to have today and that I get to enjoy today. And yeah, that's everything. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Gamefruitpulp, and I will see you guys all later. Have a good one.